Hello and welcome back everyone to iSchoolPrep. In today's video, we will be talking about IELTS writing. So, there are two tasks in the writing section. So when you sit for the exam, you're given 60 minutes to complete both the tasks, task 1 and task 2. So writing task 1 is different for IELTS Academic and IELTS General. For IELTS Academic, you will be given a diagram that you need to elaborate on, and you need to write a minimum of 150 words in the form of a report, or just explain the diagram on which you need to write paragraphs. And IELTS General, you will be asked to write a letter as compared to writing a report on a diagram in academic. Here you will write a letter. Now the letter could either be a formal letter or an informal letter, any one. You will have to write any one of these, okay? So whatever comes in on the test day, whatever question comes, you need to answer that. There'll be no choice given to you as such. And writing task 2, you will be asked to write an essay. Now, writing task 2 is the same for IELTS General and IELTS Academic. So there is no difference between the two. The same topic will be given, you have to answer it the same way. For task 2, you need to write a minimum of 250 words. Now you need to keep in mind that this word limit is counted. So even if you are sitting the pen and paper method, the examiners do count your essays and your reports and your letters word for word. That's how they come to know if you've not written or you've surpassed the required limit, the required number of words rather. So just make sure that you plan it in a way where you are able to write enough words. You don't even have to write 149 words in task 1 because it's not 150, it's 149. And you don't even have to write 249 words because that's not 250, it's one word less. I know you might be thinking, well, what's the difference between 149 and 150? Well, you answered the question in your question. 149 is not 150, 150 is not 149, right? So what you need to consider here is you need to have clarity of ideas. So why do we write something? We write something because someone else can read it. At times we come back and read our own notes. But when you're writing something to someone, like writing a letter or writing an essay for someone to be read, for someone to read it rather, why do we do that? It's like a message that you are conveying to someone else, right? So that person will be reading it, and if that person has questions based on the clarity, if your writing is unclear, they cannot come back to you and ask questions, or you will not be there to answer those questions for them. So clarity should be kept in mind when you are writing something, all right? And you also need to link the ideas in a systematic manner. So if I am talking about one essay topic, all right, and if my introduction of the essay says something, but I follow that up with 2 more paragraphs where I am talking about something totally different, do you think that's called linking of ideas? Well, it's not. The ideas are not getting linked. So you need to have a clear idea in your mind for which you should be giving enough time in thinking, planning, structuring, and then writing. Don't just jump into writing directly. That's not going to help your cause. Also, task 1 has 1/3 weightage and task 2 has 2/3 weightage. So this does not mean that any one task is more or less important than the other, because you will be evaluated on both the tasks in that 1 hour period that you write. What this means is you need to be strategic when it comes to writing your responses. So the initial 40 minutes you should spend on task 2. And the remaining 20 minutes you should spend on task 1. That's how I always advise students to do it, because let's say you go overtime. If you planned well, you will not, but let's say for some reason, for some odd reason, you went overtime. So 2/3 of your task is already achieved. But don't just think that, okay, because it has 2/3 weightage, I'll just write a wonderful, excellent task 2 essay and I will not even attempt task 1. It doesn't work like that. You will be evaluated on both. So please make sure that you do both. All right. And if you have liked this video, please hit the like button. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any informative videos if you're looking for information on your test preparation. And hit the bell icon so you will get notifications as soon as you upload a video. And if you have any questions, feel free to type it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to come back to you with an answer. Thank you.